While I was chatting with my assistant, a car suddenly ran over my neighbor's dog. I quickly sent my subordinate to notify the neighbor while I went forward to check on the situation. Seeing the dog suffering and dying before my eyes, I suddenly began muttering to myself.
There are two kinds of pain. Sort of pain that makes you strong, or useless pain. Sort of pain that's only suffering. I have no patience for useless things.
Then, before the neighbor came out, I strangled the dog with my bare hands. Although I believed this was a bad thing, it was necessary. This disregard for life and my clean, decisive methods would accompany my entire political career and run throughout this whole story. A few days after this incident, in the new presidential election, a man named Garrett Walker successfully won the presidency, and our massive interest group held a celebration for this. At this moment, as the party whip, I had achieved both success and fame. During the voting, I not only had to constantly control the positions of all members within the organization and fully grasp everyone's voting situation to ensure everyone cast the right and positive vote, but I also had to guard against various betrayals and defections while successfully dealing with opponents and all threatening forces. Therefore, Walker promised that once he won the election, he would immediately promote me to Secretary of State, making me the fifth most powerful person in the entire power center. After Walker was elected, everyone, led by him, moved into the power center as they wished, and I was equally beaming with joy, anticipating enjoying the fruits of victory. Not long after the banquet ended, I smoothly came to work at the White House. But just as I was holding my carefully prepared political plan, ready to show my skills, an accident happened.
I'm going to stop you there. We are not nominating you for Secretary of State. I know he made you a promise, but circumstances have changed.
The nature of promises, Linda, is that they remain immune to changing circumstances.
While I was eloquently presenting my plan, I was told that I would not be nominated for Secretary of State. At that moment, I felt as if I had been struck hard. I couldn't accept this fact. Walker, who had just become president, wasn't even willing to see me. Before this, they hadn't revealed any information to me at all. No matter how angry I was, I couldn't change this fact.
The decision is made.
The fruits of victory had been stripped away just like that. Not only that, but they also hoped I would continue to stay in Congress to tackle the hardest problems and help them complete the policies they wanted. In the end, they just said something about, "We need you there."
Will you stand beside us or not?
Of course, if that's what the president wants.
Although it sounded so ironic, as an excellent politician, I could only accept all of this because I knew I had to endure. Only in this way could I turn the tables, otherwise I would have nothing left. After leaving the White House, I sat on the street from noon until evening. My long-term goal had been achieved by others. I had clearly made the greatest contributions and put in the most effort, but in the end, I was kicked aside and sent back to continue gnawing on the hardest bone and swallowing the most rotten food. This wasn't about the capable doing more work, it was about the weak being bullied. I was more lost than ever before. After a long time, I finally got up and left, and at the moment I stood up, the flame of revenge ignited completely. Just as I said when I strangled the neighbor's dog, there are two kinds of pain, and I chose the most valuable kind. When I returned home, my wife had been waiting for a long time. I told her the news. This matter was also a huge blow to my wife, but Claire didn't comfort me. I thought alone for the entire night, and gradually, a plan that would terrify everyone took shape in my mind. My first target would be the guy who took my position, the new Secretary of State. As for the others, we'll deal with them one by one.